The 12th Ministerial meeting of the World Trade Organization concluded with a major diplomatic triumph for India, as it successfully negotiated with the 164-member body to agree to its terms on key issues. After an extension of 2 days, the 5-day grueling meet came to a consensus on food security, fisheries, and a waiver of patents of vaccine manufacturing, a humanitarian push prioritized by India. India's insistence on waiver for vaccine patents will come as a boon for poorer nations. The nations that suffered the brunt of the pandemic due to inequitable vaccine distribution will now have the ability to manufacture vaccines and not depend on vaccine handouts from developed nations.
भारत का पक्ष बहुत संवेदनशील पक्ष है। भारत की बात बहुत फेयर है, इक्विटेबल है, विश्व के हित में है और मैं समझता हूं कि आज पूरे विश्व ने ये स्वीकार किया है कि विश्व में और ज्यादा लोगों को समृद्धि पहुंचनी चाहिए।
Apart from vaccines, India maintained a resolute stance on the regulation of ambiguous fishery laws that somehow allowed some countries to indulge in overfishing and illegal fishing in territorial waters of other countries. To the dismay of some, a stringent law will be framed to penalize the offenders. The third major victory came in the form of consensus on the support prices of crops. While the World Trade Organization has maintained the minimum support price under 10% of the value of production, India has been fighting for a higher minimum support price, keeping in mind the economic well-being of its farmers.
भारत अपने किसानों के लिए, अपने खाद्य सुरक्षा के लिए, गरीबों के लिए पूरी तरीके से तत्पर है।
It is to be noted that the World Trade Organization doesn't function like other global bodies, where issues go to vote when it comes to differences amongst its members. Even the smallest of members can veto a proposal. Under such circumstances, pushing a demand or proposal through is nothing short of a miracle. A 100% success rate by the Indian delegation is therefore an unprecedented triumph. Experts say this is the biggest deal since the Trade Facilitation Agreement was signed at the 2013 Bali Conference. And the credit has to be given to prudent and exemplary Indian diplomacy that is working hand in hand with the country's growing political and economic clout, steering its position from deal breaker to deal maker. India is the land of Lord Buddha, who lived for peace and spread the message of love. Before attaining parinirvana, or getting freedom from physical existence, Gautam Buddha made a long journey in the country in search of knowledge. The Buddhist tourism circuit in India mirrors in India, whose global brand projects remarkable destinations associated with Buddha's journey and teachings. The most revered Buddhist sites in India are Bodh Gaya, Vaishali, and Rajgir in the eastern state of Bihar and Sarnath, Shravasti, and Kushinagar in Uttar Pradesh. The heritage is of great interest to the followers of Buddhism all over the world. And this is the primary source of motivation behind the government of India's fresh push to enhance these destinations which truly project brand India. The Swadesh Darshan scheme is assertively promoting tourism of Buddhist sites. The initiative focuses on improving the connectivity via air, rail, and roads. The inauguration of Kushinagar International Airport by Prime Minister Narendra Modi was a major step towards connecting key Buddhist pilgrimage sites.
Wonderful development because it will give opportunity for Buddhists from the Buddhist countries to come very conveniently to the most sacred place where Lord Buddha entered into paranirvana, and it'll make the Buddhist circuit tourism also very convenient.
The sacred places, which attract thousands of Buddhist and non-Buddhist tourists every year, are now also connected by a special train. Launched last year, the Buddhist circuit train traverses through various pilgrimage sites of Buddhism and gives a peek to places like Sarnath, Gaya, Kushinagar, and Rajgir, where Lord Buddha spent a great part of his life. The government has also launched different facelifting and redevelopment projects that are scheduled by this year's end. These sites currently receive a significant number of foreign tourist arrivals, with Sarnath and Bodh leading the pack. Amidst the ongoing developments at the domestic level, India is also trying to revive the global Buddhist heritage. Just a few days back, India flew 4 holy relics of Lord Buddha to Mongolia for an 11-day exposition. Buddha's message of peace to the world in the form of relics were received with great reverence at the Ulaanbaatar International Airport in the East Asian country.
This is a very, very special gesture from the government of India, and the relics which I have carried along with me, the Kapil Vastu relics. Kapil Vastu relics are very, very special relics, and 4 relics are being brought here.
With various development projects, India is working on the message of widely respected spiritual leader Dalai Lama. The highest monk of Tibetan Buddhism says, "Share your knowledge. It is a way to achieve immortality." India is sharing the ideas of enlightenment that Lord Buddha has given, and this is a shining star of the new brand India.